Little light of man, I'm gonna let it shine. Y'all can join in if y'all want to. This little light of man, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Well, let me tell y'all about my day, yo. I just left out of here, just skipping on up the street, because I thought I was gonna be able to buy me some my little personal items and all this stuff like that and be feeling all good and stuff like that. But God had other plans. He had other plans for a reason. Is this because the things that I can't see, the hidden dangers that I can't see, God is bringing them to the forefront. He trying to help me open my eyes to a lot of things that I cannot see. And I feel like when I'm being blocked, it's for my protection. And it's a thief that's amongst us. We got thieves, killers, and destroyers, is what we have. The names that I got: Tony, Reggie. Well, let's talk about Reggie. The only Reggie that I know is my auntie, my great aunt, my grandmother's sister, son, Reggie. And I'm gonna tell you about this person. I don't even know, I don't know him like that, but his children name is Brittany, and he got a son named Reggie. They look just like him. But let's talk about this situation that happened. Okay, today I called a card or whatever. When I called the card told me that it had changed my number from Naya to Reggie. They said Reggie recently tried to get an account in my name using my phone number. Somebody tried to sign up using my information, a card that I usually use. They tried to sign up using my information, using my phone number and my personal information to get a card in my name recently. Today did not work out for a reason, and it was because of things that I needed to see for myself. If it would have worked out for me, then I wouldn't have knew none of this information. They said Tony, Reggie, Josh, Jane, Mike, Daniel, Brian, Keith, Jay, Melissa, King, Jessica. Yeah, those are some of the names that I had got today. But someone is trying to use a banker, to get to gather information so they could be able to make they stealing make sense. They try to go in these locations and try to find a person who they can find or whatever to be able to use to be able to get that done or whatever. And it's something about me signing up for a bank so they could be able to do the things they wanted to do to steal or whatever or continue to steal. But I'm not worried about none of that because I'm heavily protected. Just like I said, whenever I'm being rejected and stuff like that, it's for my protection. That's how I look at it, as it being my protection. The reason why things are not working out for me because I cannot see the things that I need to see, and I need to be paying attention and keeping my eyes open. My eyes are big, yo, but I can't see everything. Do you mean? But anyway, I'm gonna talk about the 10 Commandments. All right, that's what we need to talk about: the 10 Commandments of these thieves. All right, I am the Lord your God. You shall not have strange gods before me. That means God don't want you to praise anybody else other than Him. And I ain't gonna lie, I guess when you praise somebody, like listening to music and stuff like that, that's part of you praising them. And sometimes when you pay more attention to other people than God, God is jealous. He is a jealous God. He will sit you down and bring you right back where you thought you could leave Him. Okay? You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. That means you cannot be using God's name and stuff like that, or acting like you God fearing. You are the type of person that's God fearing and stuff like that, and people can come to you and trust you and stuff like that, but you out here being a whole hypocrite. You cannot do that. As well, a lot of people, I have seen a lot of hypocrites. Like seriously, I have. But let's keep going. Remember to keep holy the Lord's day. That means God wants you to pray to Him and talk to Him every day. talk about him every day, however you want to do it. And this is how I talk about the Lord. I get on here on social media and I talk about God every day. Try to talk about him every day, whether it works out or whether it doesn't matter. I'm still gonna talk about it. Whoever wanna listen can listen, whoever don't. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna continue to keep on going because that's what people want me to do, give up. Honor your father and your mother. That means you're supposed to be respecting your mother and your father. You're supposed to be doing whatever it is that you need to do when it comes to respecting your mother and your father or whatever. I don't care what you do behind their back or whatever. God is always, he's all knowing and he can see everything that you do. You know that? Like on yesterday or whatever. And I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but it was something that I had a conversation with someone, very close to me, and after the call and stuff like that, I was being talked about. But I wasn't worried about it or anything like that. This is just something that I'm used to because people like doing stuff like that. They like to smile in your face and act like they just all loving and stuff like that. But behind your back, they giving you HELL. Do you hear me? Just saying, you shall not kill. It's a lot of people that's out here doing a whole lot of stuff, and it don't have to be like you physically killing a person. You could be killing somebody, like for their defaming their character and other things that you could be doing to that person in order for them people to give up on themselves. You could be doing it that way too. You shall not commit adultery. A lot of people do that too. A lot of people do that too. Commit adultery. You shall not steal. It's a lot of people that's doing that too. Just like I said before, somebody was trying to put some put put information, trying to get a card in my name. They signed up for a card in my name and tried to use my name to get the same, to get the card or whatever. They put it in my name or whatever. They tried to get the card, put all my information and all my that explains it too, y'all. When I was talking about somebody was hacking my accounts and stuff like that, my emails and my phone numbers and stuff like that and forwarding it. They was forwarding my phone calls and all that stuff like that, which made sense to me. They was forwarding all my information and stuff like that to a number that I didn't even know, and in hopes that they get whatever it is that they get or whatever. Because if you forwarding somebody information and stuff like that, when you forward their information, you could be able to get codes and all that stuff like that if you do so. And if they get the code and stuff like that and be able to confirm everything, that's how they be able to do it. But I just pray that the investigators are listening, police officers are listening. This is how people been able to steal other people information and things like that. What they do is they get all their information and stuff like that, and it has to be family members because family members, they can get a hold of information and all that stuff like that by lying, because this is what these people have been doing, lying a lot. So they use your information and all that stuff like that. Put your information, they could be doing it online, put all your information in online and stuff like that, get confirmation codes and stuff like that. If they forward your number to another phone, you won't never know. These people been doing this to me for years, forwarding my number and stuff like that to a device that they own or something like that, and be able to get the code and stuff like that. When they get the code and confirm it, that's how they able to get people information. They don't have to go into no banks and stuff like that, which banks need to start taking other alternative. It should be other alternatives, other protection that they do to protect people, like making them come into, because they may be doing now. I have to, in order for me to get a bank account, I would have to step into the branch to actually get one. Can't nobody get no bank account in my name. I don't care what country, what state, whatever it is, it's gonna be flagged. If they don't see my number and my name, they cannot do it. It's gonna go to my credit report. My credit report is gonna alert me. That's why it's good for you to update your information when it comes to your credit. When on your credit reports and stuff like that, update your phone number, update your addresses, all that stuff like that. Get all your old addresses off of your credit report. Get all your old addresses off of there, because all your old addresses, everything that's important to you, will be going to those old addresses. That's why I got all my old addresses off of my credit report. Anything that's important, like inheritance and stuff like that, that's supposed to be sent out to you, be going to those previous addresses or whatever where you have moved from, not the one that you live at now and stuff like that. I call myself doing taking all those steps and stuff like that taking the proper steps in order to protect myself, but they still was able to bypass a lot of things because of the people who they was connected to. They was connected to higher official people, to be able to get things done. So I really couldn't win when it comes to that situation, but it didn't matter. I wasn't worried about it. But just like I said, update y'all information and stuff like that so people can stop stealing from y'all, and make sure y'all get extra protection. So if anybody try to get a loan or anything in your name, they're gonna send a confirmation. Well, no, they're gonna either call you or they're gonna send a confirmation email, um, asking you, did you take out a loan? If you don't reply yes, they will not let you get that loan. Y'all need to start taking better care of yourself, your protecting yourself better and stuff like that, because these people are really out here and they trying to up the animal. They using this technology and stuff like that. That's why I'm good that they using extra protection, because a lot of people haven't been able to do what they wanted to do because of extra protection. People doing and taking extra steps to protect themselves. So I highly recommend y'all Experian, Equifax, TransUnion, get that extra protection. You don't have to do nothing but with one of them. You could go with one of them and update your protection. Update the protection on there. Tell them you want extra protection on there. So anybody get a loan, anybody try to get a card in your name, all that stuff like that, they're gonna alert you. They're gonna say, did you take out this loan? Did you take out for credit? If you didn't take out for credit, somebody is trying to take out credit on your own and stuff like that. And sometimes you could be getting the protection or whatever, pay them 29, I think it's 29.99 that you pay and one of them. If it come a flag and stuff like that, these people will go through extreme measures and find out with the IP address, all that stuff like that. They will find out who did it. They will prosecute them. They will go to jail. You'll have $1 million in your pocket. I don't know if it's that much or not, but it's a lawsuit. They would sue these people on your behalf because of it. That's your protection, your extra protection. So if anybody try to take out anything in your name again, they gonna wish they would have never did it. Honest God, truth. Y'all better try to protect yourself. I'm trying to help. Trying to help save you, y'all. You shall not, okay, bear false witness against your neighbor, okay? Because you got a lot of people that sit up there and lie. They sit up there and they watch you. They stalk you. They do a whole lot of things and be lying the whole time. Oh, I watched it. I watched that person take that man up in there. I watched that person, and that person, ooh, she going out with that man. She doing this, she doing that. I seen three guys going up in her dang on apartment, lying the whole dang on time. Cause if anybody lying on me like that, baby, I have not been touched in 6 years. Where he at? Do you hear me? Don't lie on me like that, okay? I don't like that. Don't lie on me. You shall not covet your neighbor's wife or husband. And I put husband in there because it just had wife. I feel like it should go the same way for the husband. Why do the husband have to be free to be able to be throwing that thing everywhere? You know what I'm saying? No. No. The wife and the husband, if you married, you don't be going outside your dang on marriage trying to mess around with your dang on neighbor. Like, go sit down somewhere. Ain't that the reason why? Look, find out the reason why you married your dang on wife or your husband, and y'all get yourself together. Don't nobody want to be added to y'all bull crap. Y'all mess. Y'all love triangle. Don't nobody want that. Y'all shall, okay, you shall not covet your neighbor's goods. Stop stealing. Because you got people that'll be sitting in your area and stuff like that. A name that came out. I met this little baby once. His name was King. I don't know how old he is now, but Pooh was his mother. That's my cousin Gizmo, who was in jail. Son, the last son that she had was named King. I don't know him at his I never met him at his age that he is now, but something. Ooh, Lord have mercy. I got some bad little cousins. I'm gonna tell you like that. They bad. Some of them babies is bad. Lord have mercy. I wouldn't. Ooh, Lord. When I tell you bad, they are so bad. Lord have mercy. I'm talking about bad. I just pray that God turn their situation around fast. I don't want nothing to happen to them. I don't want them to end up getting hurt or anything like that. I just pray over all of them, y'all. That's the only thing I can do. But it was saying something about stealing and all that stuff like that, and be careful because somebody is trying to they said a neighbor, somebody trying to steal or whatever, come into your apartment, steal or whatever, take, man, I don't even have that. What you gonna come and take my thoughts? Cause I ain't nothing up in here. You want to take my thoughts? Oh, you want to help me move up out of here? Oh, that's fine. Okay. But what you gonna be taking? Ain't nothing up in here for you to take. Like what is the problem? You got people that wanna rob you. They wanna do a whole lot. Well, what you gonna be taking, boo? I ain't got nothing. I'm trying to get something. Y'all can't even wait till I get something before you just start plotting and planning. You just have to, don't it? It don't make no sense. Just like I said, they watch you 24/7 and they feel like you have something come. Even if you did have something coming your way, it's yours. But people want to take it. They feel like it's theirs, apparently, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Significancy, okay? And just like I said, be close people that be close to you. A lot of people know more about you than you think they do. Shoot, they be more knowing more than you do about yourself, about what's coming towards you, all this stuff like that. These people be knowing a lot. That's the reason why they be doing the things that they doing. They're trying to set up all these different blockages and these dang on traps so you can fall in order for you to lose everything. Cause that's exactly what people be doing. They be trying to make you lose everything. Do you hear me? Putting people in places to make you do that. They do a lot. But let's keep going. Consider universal moral law, okay? They serve as a foundation for Christian, Jewish, and general moral life version. No, okay? While the content, I'm sorry, y'all. While the content is similar, numbering and categorization vary different. I'm sorry, between Catholic, Protestant, and Jewish traditions. Okay, context. They are seen not just as logistic rules, but as loving words and steps to draw closer to God. Modern relevance. Yeah. The main they remain a contentious topic in modern society with disputes over their display in public spaces and relevance to modern ethical issues. Consequences disobeying the commandments is viewed as a turning away from God, leading to spiritual disruption, I'm sorry, and divine punishment. Lord have mercy. Get it together, girl. Get it together. Okay. I'm gonna say a prayer and then I'm gonna talk about a few other things and then I'm gonna just close this out, okay? Heavenly Father, I come to you with a heavy heart, asking for your divine justice regarding what has been stolen from me, Lord Jesus. I pray that you convict the conscious person who took and still trying to take it. Let them feel no peace until they make things right and return what is not theirs. Turn their hearts away from theft and toward you, Lord Jesus. In your loving name, Jesus, I pray. Amen. I sure want them to just turn from their wicked ways. You got a lot of people that's being wicked in this thing on world, and I just don't understand it. Like these people expect to steal from you, but they don't want to be stolen from. How you don't want to be stolen from, but you stealing from everybody else? Just like I said, man, what you put out what you put out in the universe is what you gonna get back. I have never been a thief. Never in my life have I ever put my hand on something that didn't belong to me. But these people have been stealing and still trying to steal to make it make sense. I don't get it. Isaiah 57:20-21, we're going to talk about karma, okay? No, we're going to talk about the wicked. But the wicked are like the tossing sea, which cannot reset. I'm sorry. Lord have mercy. Girl, you got to write better. Okay, let me read this back over. Okay, but the wicked are like the tossing sea, which cannot reset, whose wakes cast up mine and mud. Okay, there is no peace, says my God, for the wicked. So while you out there being wicked and stuff like that, oh, your day is gonna come. Your day is gonna come where all of it be taken because you done built it on false foundation. Let's talk about it. How you gonna build something off somebody else's name? Off what belongs to somebody else. How you gonna build something off of what belongs to somebody else? Some of these people been getting away with it for years. Like I said, they be close to people. My great aunt or whatever, she used to work alongside of a judge. She's retired now. But since she been retired, she been causing a lot of, excuse me, upheaval in people's lives, and a lot of people don't know that she has been behind a whole lot of things. Like, this woman has obituaries for a lot of people. She had obituary for my grandmother that passed away before she even passed away. It was like she was marking her death. She was marking the day that she was not going to be here anymore. Hear me when I say she was marking the day that she wasn't going to be here anymore. But the devil was a lie, because the Lord kept her here longer than what she expected. See, what I be want these investigators to look at is the criminals. Do something about these things on criminals. Put them behind bars. Cause how in the world you sitting up there making obituaries for people and they ain't even in the grave yet? You making obituaries and y'all sitting up there put life insurance at people's name. It shouldn't be like that. Y'all should be able to put no life insurance in nobody's name other than that person, or whoever that person agreed to have life insurance in somebody's name. I don't care who they is. Oh, we just doing this because we don't want to have no burdens. How you gonna put somebody in the grave that you belong in? And yes, I did say that. If you gonna put anybody in the grave, put yourself in there. You don't have the last say so over nobody's life. God does. You is not God. And some of these people, that's what be pissing me off about a lot of these people. They acting like they're God and they're not. They want people to praise them. You demonic. That is what's wrong with you. You're demonic. And these people be really up here praising these people, because how can you not be looked at as somebody as praising the devil, and you helping the devil do the things that he's doing just to stop and block somebody or protect somebody from what they have been doing to a person for years, and you still ain't decide to step in to do something about this situation? Just like I said, as long as I have God, I don't need nobody else. He always sent somebody in, to help me continue to keep forward. When these people feel like I'm going backwards, guess what God do? Turn it all around for me. So I ain't even worried about it. Just like I said, people create these things for you to need them or want you to need them or whatever. They have to make their lives make sense. See, this person calling me because this person wants something. Oh, this person, this, that, and the third. And all the, okay, so if I need anything and I'm asking you for something, if you give it to me, then you can talk after you gave it to me. You see, I just cashed out this person. The person called me and needed me. Make your lives make sense, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But a lot of people do all this stuff and stuff like that. It did come from the people who you have helped, the people who you have done stuff for. All of this stuff. People call themselves and their feelings and stuff like that. I don't care. You ain't doing nothing but helping me. Just keep on going. Just keep on ignoring you. Like I've been doing, and don't need me. That's all you just telling me. Look, you don't need me, and I won't need you. That's basically what you're telling me. So it don't even matter. Just like I said, everything, a whole lot of stuff is coming. I had to look on online to see when was it Metro what them readers be calling it Mercury retrograde, because it's just a whole lot of stuff that's been going on. And I'm like, oh my goodness. But according to the website, it passed. Ain't nothing in April. It started again in June or something like that. But it has been, baby, it has been a journey. Do you hear me? But protect yourself. Anybody that's trying to get anything that's in your name and stuff like that, look, protect yourself. Whenever you got bank accounts and stuff like that, make sure you be able to connect to your to mobile banking and all that stuff like that, so you be able to continue to protect yourself. And do not attach your name to any of your bank information and all that stuff like that. If you look, I mean, not your name. Did I say name? Or did I say number? Is what I mean. If I did say whatever, but your number. Get two different numbers, y'all. because this is another way that people can get things done too. If you got your social media hooked to your banking or your job and all that stuff like that, because that's what I have to do. But see, right now I have to work with whatever I got. I have to everything have to be the same right now for me until I'm able to separate it. But I would tell everybody to separate their work and they bank information from each other. If you got bank information and stuff like that, don't put it towards your work or whatever. Get your work card or something like that and be doing it with your work card, because sometimes when these people get a hold of your routing account number information and all that stuff like that, they be doing things that you don't think that they be doing. Because anytime my name enter, I'm talking about this on Cash App. People be using my routing account number to be doing a whole lot of stuff, and it didn't make no sense to me, but I wasn't worried about it. But this is stuff that used to happen to me in the past. They use Cash App to do a whole lot of things, and these people, just like I said, that's how they've been able to steal from a lot of people with being able to use their number and stuff like that, forwarding their numbers and forwarding their messages and all that stuff like that. When they forward it, that the confirmation code goes to wherever they forward the dang on number to. But the person that they gave me that was trying to get an account in my name was named Reggie. I don't know Reg. The only Reggie that I know is my great aunt's son, Reggie. She got three sons. One passed away. The other one is named Brian, and the other one name is Reggie. Those are the only two that's living. One of them have two kids. Well, one of them have one child. All I know. His daughter was named Asia, and his ex-wife, was named Kim. And then he had a son named Tyrell that he took in as his own, but he found out that the child was not here. I already talked about that on my previous video, that the child was not his, and he didn't find out that the child was not here until she had the baby, and that's when they got into it and stuff like that about her cheating. She cheated with her coworker at work because she was a nurse. She cheated with her coworker or whatever, and that's how he found out that she was a cheater when the baby came out and it wasn't his. So Brian is my cousin. I got a cousin named Brian, and then I have a cousin named Reggie. They said that whoever the person was, his son named Reggie too. And Reggie got two children. Reggie, two children. One of them named Brittany, and one of them named Reggie. So whoever the person was that's supposed to been trying to get an account in my name, they said Reggie. So recently, a person named Reggie used my account information, my personal information, to try to get a card in my name, to get an account in my name. Yes. Everything keep on coming back toward these people. I don't know how these people know my phone number. Only thing I know is that when I give my phone number out, and everything be tied to the housing authority. If I put any of my personal information and all that stuff like that in the housing authority, these people have connection to housing authorities everywhere. Everywhere, to be able to get people information. I wish it was some protection to be done when it comes to that too, because should nobody have to call and check and see if a relative or something like that lives in this resident or lives in that residence, for them to be able to continue to steal. And then they place people around people. Okay, I'm your family, so I'm gonna place somebody to be able to watch you. But they be thinking that it's out of love. No, it's not out of love. These people trying to dang on watch me so they can continue to steal, or see can they steal, or see who they can send in to be able to get information that they need to dang on get to keep on doing what they doing, being deceptive. These people been doing this for years, man. Like, why y'all won't help people when it comes to family situations? Just like I said, I put in a protection order for my family not to have no ties to me at all. Cause these people never did anything for me. My kids' dad ain't ever did anything for me. My mama's side of the family ain't ever did nothing for me. But these people feel like whatever it is that I have belongs to them. No, what belongs to you is what got your name on it. That's what belongs to you. And they keep on saying robbing and Willie, like, look, whatever y'all got going on ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not one of y'all children. I'm not one of y'all grandchildren. Y'all ain't never did nothing. Not even took me up to the street to the dang on grocery store. But you call yourself doing all of this stuff, trying to cause tower moments in my life. Oh, y'all days are numbered. It's coming. It's coming. And I'm not even trying to sit back and watch when it comes. All I'm trying to do is just keep on going and mind my business. That's it. But some stuff that be happening sometimes because of the blockages or whatever, it be for your protection. It either be for your protection or whatever, people wanting you to feel like it's karma that you're going through. I have no karma to be going through at all because I ain't did anything to nobody. I see if I was out here robbing banks and being deceptive and setting people up and all this, I never did any of that at all to nobody. But people just feel the need to do a whole lot of things to me. Just like I said, these people was having exes move close to me, having family members move close to me. I'm talking about put me in harm's dang on way, but they didn't seem like they didn't think that it was well. I'm gonna put it like this. I'll say some people be knowing and some people don't be knowing. Cause how can you not be knowing? You grown. You know the reason why people be want tabs on somebody because either they want to keep them in the karmic cycle or whatever. They don't want them to move on. They don't want them to outgrow them. They haters. They don't want to see them with no type of love or whatever in their dang on life. They want to block all types of love that's gonna come in a person's life or whatever. And they're trying to keep a person thinking that they're not worthy of anything. No love, no nothing. No nothing. This is what people been doing for a while to me, but don't be worried about it. I'm just gonna continue to keep on going or whatever. Whatever God feel like blessing me with or whatever God want me to have, that's what I'm gonna continue to do. I'm gonna continue to get whatever it is that He need me to they gonna have, and I'm gonna keep on going. That ain't gonna stop me. Baby, I don't care you working overtime to sit down somewhere. That's all you doing. But anyway, I just had on get on here and give y'all a word for a minute. It's just a short video or whatever. I wish I could have more to talk about so it could be longer, but baby, I just had to get on here and just talk to y'all about this because some people just been stealing, and they just want to make their stealing make sense, honey. They want to put these people in areas and stuff like that to be able to continue to steal and all this stuff like that. Oh, baby, they thought they had it in the bag today. Oh, we gonna stop this. We ain't gonna do this or whatever. So this person can walk into a bank and do this, that, and the third, so we can steal from this person, take from this person. No, you ain't not finna do anything. What I'm finna do is just sit down, pray about this situation like I've been praying about everything else, and I'm gonna keep on going. Just like I said, you can't stop what's for somebody else. What's for me is for me, and what's for me, God gonna make sure I get whatever it is that's for me. No matter who you is or who you sit around to try to rob somebody when you feel like they getting something, or when you try to do this, then man, sit down somewhere like y'all working overtime for jail. Cause that where you gonna go? Jail. Tell me you ain't. Yep, yes. But anyway, I love y'all. And I want y'all to have a blessed rest of y'all day. See you later, guys.